You seem like you feel like somebody doesn't want you filming.
Well, I mean, how you guys walked up on me, and then how you continue to walk up on me after I asked you, just for my safety, if I could take a foot back, and you guys, you walked out pretty hard, like, and then that officer there, I don't have to give him my name unless I've been suspected of a crime.
Okay.
So I don't have to do either of that things. I just want to be left alone.
I got you.
And filmed and get the heck out of here, man.
I got you. Can we step over there and talk?
Without
the camera on?
No, sir.
We can't?
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, we can't. I'm sorry.
There's other citizens here.
Well, that's fine. They have no expectation of privacy in public, sir.
Gotcha.
I mean, if they want privacy, they should probably stay at home.
They should stay at home?
I mean.
Gotcha. Hey, sir. Can I have your information?
You can't.
Say again?
You can't. Please back up for me.
Can I have your information, sir?
You can't. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Royals, 150. May I have your name?
I'm going to step back just a little bit, and just to let y'all know y'all are being live streamed on the internet. But I'm going to step back. What's your badge?
So, what's your name, sir? I gave you my name. What's your name?
I don't answer questions.
You're going to answer my question. What's your name?
I don't answer questions.
You're filming an investigation that's going on.
Okay, well, I am in public property. I have every right to film.
Okay, I just want to identify who you are.
Am I under arrest?
No, you're not.
Am I being detained?
No, sir.
Thank you very much. What's your name and badge number, sir?
I'm Officer Lopez. Badge number is 162.
And what's your badge
I'm
name?
Corporal Wall, 137.
All right.
So what brings you to the PD today? Excuse me, sir. I'm going to talk to this deputy.
Okay. Please don't.
What brings you to the PD today?
I'm just going to walk back.
Do you shake hands?
I don't.
You don't shake hands?
I don't.
Okay, so what brings you over here to
I'm going to step back at least 5 feet. Please don't step towards
go ahead.
me. Thank you. Just so I can get camera angle and stuff for my safety.
Okay. So what brings you up here today?
So you're going to continue to step towards me?
I am.
Okay. Well, I'm going to step back again.
Okay.
And just let y'all know y'all are being streamed on the internet.
That's wonderful. As ugly as I am, that's probably not really
well, I mean, But yeah, man, I'm just out here taking pictures of filming in public. It's not a crime. It's not a law. I'm not breaking any laws.
Sure.
And I'm just out here.
Just asking you what you're interested in the Winder Police Department and what we're doing is.
Maybe you'll see it online. Maybe you won't. So
that's fine.
Yep, I'm an independent journalist just gathering content for a story, and y'all guys are being...
well, if you're a journalist, then the only person that can release information on behalf of our agency is the public information officer.
Okay. Well, I don't think I need to speak with her unless I need to gather some more information, but I don't think I do. But you guys did kind of walk up pretty hard on me.
Sure.
For filming in public, which is not a crime, and I am on public property, so I'm not trespassing, and I have every right. It's my First Amendment right to record anything that I can see. Eyes cannot be trespassed. So I can record, I can film, I can do anything I want to on public property.
Okay.
It's the law.
Sure.
And you took an oath.
You seem like you feel like somebody doesn't want you filming.
Well, I mean, how you guys walked up on me, and then how you continue to walk up on me after I asked you, just for my safety, if I could take a foot back, and you guys, you walked out pretty hard, like, and then that officer there, I don't have to give him my name unless I've been suspected of a crime.
Okay.
So I don't have to do either of that things. I just want to be left alone.
I got you.
And filmed and get the heck out of here, man.
I got you. Can we step over there and talk? Without the camera
on? No, sir.
We can't?
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, we can't. I'm sorry.
There's other citizens here.
Well, that's fine. They have no expectation of privacy in public, sir.
Gotcha.
I mean, if they want privacy, they should probably stay at home.
They should stay at home?
I mean,
gotcha.
I'm sure you guys answer calls all over the city of Winder, so.
Okay. You must like me.
I don't, but I have to keep the camera on you.
Up on me.
No, I just have to keep the camera. No, I had to keep the camera on you because, for my safety.
Sure. Let me step over here.
Y'all are kind of dangerous.
Okay.
At times, anyway.
You seem like you're upset about something.
I am perfectly fine, sir.
Okay. You seem like you have some sort of frustration with law enforcement. Or
Zero.
That you're upset.
Zero, sir.
Okay. That's good.
Huh? I have no weapons. I have nothing illegal. I have zero things on me. I am just here exercising my First Amendment right to see if I can record in public and if y'all respect me recording in public.
I got you.
So, I mean, like I said, y'all walked up on me pretty strong and hard, like I was breaking some type of law, and asked for my ID, which y'all are not going to get my ID.
I got you. All right, we're all going to go inside.
All right.
Shake hands?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
All
Happy
right.
New Year, sir.
You too.
So this encounter could have went a lot different if Georgia Guardian didn't know his rights. That's why it's super important for us citizens to know our constitutional rights, because police officers will take advantage of you and violate your rights if you don't know them. The Constitution of the United States guarantees certain rights to all citizens, including the right to freedom of press. Remember, police officers are sworn to uphold the Constitution, but most of the time they forget that. So it's vital that we remind them every chance we get. Unfortunately, if you don't know your rights, you're more likely to have a police officer violate your rights. For example, the first thing this cop says is, "Let me have your information." And if you're not ready for that question, you're going to buckle and not know the right things to say, and the cop will sense that and take full advantage of it. So let's study channels like Georgia Guardian so we can learn our rights and be equipped and ready when it's time. So thank you, and big shout out to you, Georgia Guardian, and all the freedom fighters that's out here fighting a good fight. Let's continue.
What's going on? Are y'all from where?
I guess I can get your name right.
Do what now?
Wainwright?
Yes, sir. My name's Deputy Wainwright, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so why are y'all out here filming the FedEx place?
Move over here.
Just like filming? Okay, well, you can understand why that seems a bit odd and why the FedEx folks would call, correct?
Do you have any bug spray?
Do I have any bug spray? I do not. How long have y'all been out here?
We don't answer questions.
Right. Is there any particular reason why not?
Just exercising our right to film without being impeded on. We have no ill will or intent. We're just here making sure that we have a right to film without being impeded. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
It really is that simple.
Be careful. You're in the road.
You don't want to get hit.
Well, y'all can certainly stand and film, just not on private property.
What are you saying private? What is private?
The FedEx property there. So, you're in
The
state
easement.
right-of-way, and technically the driveway is going to be theirs, but on this side of the ditch would be state right
How
of
about
way.
that sidewalk?
The sidewalk, as far as I know, that's going to be part of the FedEx property. The state right of way is generally everything 30 foot from the center line,
Yeah.
basically ditch bank to ditch bank. So
30
if you're on this
foot.
side of the ditch bank, you're state highway, state right of way.
Normally we look at the GIS before we come out and know for sure, but we didn't do it this time.
So, I mean, is this something y'all done before?
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Specifically just FedEx.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say y'all probably don't want to let me get your IDs to see who y'all are.
You're 100% right, man.
All right, that's fine. I'll go down there and run
Oh,
the license plate on your vehicle. And
H.
I'll let you
Nichols?
get that, so. Do what?
H. Nichols, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
H. Nichols.
What would be your probable? What you run a license plate on a car over there?
I can run a plate anywhere. If I can see it, I can run it.
You can run that plate without my permission?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. And, you know, technically if Highway Patrol comes by here and wants to have it towed, they can do that as well. I'm not going to do that because it's not posing a safety issue. However, you know, just be aware of that as well. No, but I'm not going to, if y'all don't want to give me ID, then I'm not going to continue to ask for it.
So you said that someone called and said we're filming, right?
Yeah, they called and said that y'all were out in front of the gate filming.
Investigative unit is what it says on the door.
Right.
But what did you ask them? Like, what else are they doing? Are they?
No, that's why we're here. I'm asking you what you're doing because certainly they don't know.
Oh yeah.
We're filming. But you said that when you came up, and they do know because they told you they're filming out front.
It's just odd. But,
It is
as long as
definitely
you don't
odd.
go on
But
their
it's
property-
legal.
It's legal, absolutely, it's legal. But just because something's legal doesn't mean it's advised, you know.
Right.
But as long as you don't go on their
So
property,
is there
then
consequences for doing it?
no, not unless you go on their property. So that's your fair warning. Just stay on the shoulder of the road. Don't go on their property because if you do, then you'll probably be back to arrest you for trespassing. Standing here is fine as far as I'm concerned. And your vehicle's off the roadway. So, be safe.
That's
Either
not our
by
vehicle,
car.
by the way.
That's not? Oh, is it? Okay. All right.
It might be a wanted vehicle or
Might be a
something.
wanted vehicle.
Well, like I said, I'll go run the...
It's mighty close to the road.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good evening today.
This officer wasn't the best or he wasn't the worst, but I give him a little credit for not pushing to identify the individuals. Other than that, a cop is still going to be a cop. He wanted to run the license plates to identify them. Are cops that pressured by their superiors to have a name on every single report? Do law enforcement officers lose their bonuses for not getting every single individual's names they come into contact with? Oh, I get it. Law enforcement officers receive training on report writing and gathering information for official records and places a strong emphasis on obtaining names for documentation purposes. That's why officers feel so pressured to identify everyone without fully considering the implications on citizens' rights. They teach these aggressive identifying tactics to increase the officers' chances on finding wanted individuals and also to continue to build a record-keeping database. But officers must understand that individuals have a Fourth Amendment right and it shall not be violated. Let's continue.
For what?
Because I told you to.
You haven't have a reason, sir. You didn't pull me over. But you didn't pull me over.
Get the license out, or I'll hit for a backup, and I'll take you out of the car.
Call your
driver's license.
Call your supervisor, sir.
Get your driver's license out right now.
Call your supervisor.
Please call your supervisor, because you had no. You're not pulling me over, neither.
You get your driver's license out
right
now. Show me ID.
Call your supervisor.
What do you need my ID for, sir?
Well, because you want to run your mouth to me.
No, because you was looking at my license plate. For what?
Exactly.
For what?
You don't have the right to run this.
I got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
You can't run
that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
I'll pull you over and I'll tow your car.
You can't tow my car.
You're
not pulling me over. You're not pulling me over.
Get your driver's
What is your badge
license
number,
out.
sir?
Right there it is.
What's your name?
Can you read it to me?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Read your badge number and your name.
Get your driver's license
Read
out,
your
or
badge.
I'll
I'm asking you. You can't lock me up. You can't lock me up.
Control top 3315.
We're asking you to call a supervisor, sir.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we're not getting a supervisor.
We're not getting a supervisor? Refusing to identify himself.
Get your driver's license out.
A civil servant.
Off duty.
Off duty, pulling people over at Nordstrom parking lot.
Ain't nobody pulled you over. You stopped.
Well, if you ain't pull us over, you don't need to see no license.
You jumped out and stopped me.
No, I said, show me your driver's license.
You jumped out and stopped me.
I said, show me your ID.
You jumped out and stopped me, sir.
I'm argue with you.
It's not an argument.
Okay, we just had. It's just one question. What was the reason for you jumping out on us?
Suspicious behavior.
What? Like what?
Exactly.
What was the suspicious behavior?
Exactly.
Buying a bunch of shoes at
you guys
Nordstrom.
are coming back around to look at me.
No, you jumped out the car. You jumped out the car first. You jumped out the car first. That's why we came back.
Get your driver's license out. It's the last time I'm going to tell you.
Because you ain't got to do nothing. He can't even pull you over out there. He can't pull you over.
Get your driver's license.
Let's go,
out.
cuz.
We're gonna wait for backup, sir.
Yeah, we wait.
An authority over you, or
you don't have no authority over
not me. Not me.
Asking, we want
your supervisor.
Authority over me.
Your
Who's
supervisor?
your supervisor?
I don't have a supervisor out.
Oh, you're a self-contracted civil servant. Is that what you're saying?
I don't answer questions to you. We'll wait.
You don't even answer what your name is, officer?
Nope.
You can't even tell us that?
Nope.
Are you really an officer of the law?
Yep.
We don't have any proof that you are.
Well, that's
because
too
you have
bad.
a shirt that
Get
says
your driver's license out.
What is your proof that you're even legal to stop us? What is
Why
your
don't
proof?
you shut up?
What
I'm
is
not
your
talking
proof?
to you.
What is your proof? I'm being calm. You don't have to yell and spit in the car.
Yeah, I do.
Now you're spitting bodily fluids on us.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
better get your driver's license out.
That's all right, officer. We're compliant. You have to suspect him of doing something. Suspicious behavior.
These guys were inside there. They got a bunch of stuff, and then they ran their mouth to me as they were leaving to try to make sure I didn't get their license plate, and then he didn't want to show me ID.
Officer Strelman.
No, they didn't steal items.
We bought a bunch of items.
They bought a bunch of stuff, but when they were sitting right here, I was trying to get their license plate. He hollers out the window, "You're not getting my plate," and he takes off. So I went to get him. Then he comes back and he stops here. So I asked him for driver's license.
It's all on video. That's not what happened.
What infraction did he commit?
Nothing at all, officer.
It's suspicious behavior. I'm wanting an ID.
Okay. What was suspicious about it?
Because he was calling me out in my car.
What did I call you, sir? I didn't call you anything.
You
I asked you, what
doing.
were you trying to get my license plate for? That's what I asked you.
Okay. Well,
and then I came back to really see what was going on.
That's why we stopped in front of the store.
With my hazards on. And he jumped out. We have it on record. He jumped out and told me to stop.
And started asking us for ID and all this and that. And
he said, we was looking suspicious. How? We was in the same store he was in. We was shopping.
He just
I'm
seen
a
us
loyal
shop.
customer here. I shop here all the time. The thing is, he asked for my license for what reason?
That's all we asked him, officer. That's all we asked him. What infraction or what crime do you suspect us of committing? And then we asked him for a supervisor. He said, you're not getting a supervisor.
Hang tight for me for just 1 second.
Yes, sir.
As far as I know, based upon what happened, I don't think either of us have any reasonable suspicion to believe that there's a crime taking place.
Right.
It says there's no reason for a traffic stop at this point.
Right.
So there's no legal requirement for you to identify yourself to an officer at that point. So if you don't want to give him ID, then you don't have to give him ID at that point.
And we tried to be calm and talk to him like that, and he just, I don't have to tell you anything. Leaning in the car, spitting all in the car. He's just, I don't know if he's having a bad day. His wife left him. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know,
Your
man.
guess is as good as mine.
But hey, man, I appreciate
as far
you,
as
boss.
I'm concerned, you guys are good to go.
Yes, sir.
Take care, all right?
Appreciate it.